Yo, what's up everyone? I am TheGamingRaptor and welcome back to another For Honor video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the new hero Juren in For Honor. Yes, in this video, I'm pretty much going to be doing an overview guide on this new hero Juren. And he's one of my favorite heroes. He's just honestly so awesome, dude. Honestly, bro. Like, this dude has hyper armor, just pretty much a lot of hyper armor. And plus, he just has some really cool moves that I'm going to pretty much just show you guys in this video as an overview guide. So, of course, today we're going to be going over his entire moveset. I will also go over his feats, and I will also go over the gear perks as well, just to give you guys on what kind of gear perks and what kind of feats he has in his kit. And also, I want to say thank you to Ubisoft for giving me access to just try out this hero. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm going to be going over the moves as I go on here. So, it's going to be overview. So, Juren's first move is Divine Stab. This is Juren's light here that deals around 12 damage on all sides. Deals 12 damage, and of course, it does cost 9 stamina, as you see. Now, as you see, there is also another move called Defiant Swipe, which is pretty much Juren's light attack that deals around 16 damage, but it also has hyper armor with it too. Then you have Juren's heavy attack, which deals around 24 damage on all sides. Then you have his Devastating Swing, which you hold down the right trigger here. And it pretty much has like a bit of an animation there, where he'll pretty much just stick them and hold them for a bit. Deals around 3 damage for that, so that's extra damage. And of course, with Juren, he does have some like infinite chain attacks that you can do pretty much here. As you see, this is Titan Strike. This is pretty much the light infinite chain attack you can do. You can also do Titan's Rampage, which is mainly this right here. This is the undodgeable chain attack that you can do here. Pretty much you hold down the light attack, you will get that undodgeable chain light there, which is Titan's Rampage. And of course, again, you can do it on all sides for that chain attack. You have Havoc Unleashed, which of course you can just spam this too. This is infinite as well. And it also does have a chain as well. This here is the chain for it. It's Havoc Harbinger. So Havoc Harbinger is mainly his unblockable that you can hold down. It's not a charge, it's holding it down. You hold down heavy and you pretty much will get this crazy move that Juren does. Really a good move. I like to use it as a way to mix it up and just go for go for this, faint into GB, and go for top heavy if I want to a little bit. It's gonna be really crazy to use just to catch people off guard. Next we have Juren's zone. So Juren has like 2 zones here. So this is his regular zone right here, which deals around 14 damage. And of course you can go for a light right after, chain into anything you want to. And he also has his hold. Pretty much you hold down the zone, this will go into an unblockable zone like this, which deals around 24 damage. Now the thing about this zone is that it's not feintable. You cannot feint this zone at all. If you throw it out, you're pretty much just going to throw it out and you're going to end up getting parried if the person decides to parry it. It is really good too if you're using it in mainly team fights here. So if you're using it in team fights, you can use this to just tank damage as well, since it does have hyper armor. You can use it to just tank a bit of damage and also dish out your damage too a bit here. Does around 24 damage and does cost 20 stamina. So Juren here does have a dodge as well. It's not wonky, it's really cool honestly that he can dodge like this, just giving more space and a bit of separation here and there, and it's like moving forward and backwards and everything. It's honestly not that bad, but you can also hold it down to go for a lunge. Juren's like very complex, honestly. He's like a very complex character. And Juren has a dodge heavy attack on all sides, so it does around 14 damage on all sides. And if you decide to hold it down, it will turn into an unblockable dodge heavy. It does have a little bit of an animation at the end there, as you see. So you want to be careful with that, because I feel like many people might see it coming. All you gotta do is hold down the heavy button while you're side dodging right here, just to get this out. But Lion Pounce is pretty much the regular dodge attack that Juren has. And of course you can do a lunge, just lunge out the way and just dodge a bit. Just be careful, because of course many people might GB you, and they might get the guard break, who knows. Alright, Juren of course has his guard break here. It's pretty much simple, but Juren also can do this kind of my favorite move that Juren has here. I think it's gonna be everyone's favorite move, doing while you're guard breaking. When you're going for a guard break, you can hold down X to go for this. You gotta hold it down. Okay, so you can't just go for a GB and tap it and then hold it down, because it'll do this. You want to hold it down right as your guard break, and so right as you guard break, You hold it down, just hold it, and bam, he goes for this slam here. That's like a WWE slam move or something, bro. Or he just pretty much just lifts them up, toe slams them, and just flings them away. And there is also a Peace Breaker. You pretty much tap X or tap the guard break just to get this move out. You tap guard break and you'll get this move here, this animation that Juren will do. I like a crowd control animation, but you also will deal 16 damage. And then there's Crown Breaker, you hold down to get this move out. It is mainly a wall splat that you can do with this move. Yourself free heavy afterward. If they're near a wall, that is. He mainly pushes them back. Mainly a force push or something, dude. Now, Juren also has a bash, too. This is his bash. It's an opener bash here. That's pretty good. You can get a light right after. Now to do this, you just dodge forward and press guard break, and you'll get that fearless hit. Now, Fearful Advance is my favorite one. So, Fearful Advance, you pretty much dodge forward, but you hold down X instead of tapping it. And this is what it looks like. Pretty much Juren will just give out a kick that is just so awesome, honestly. And it is unblockable, and it also has hyper armor to it. Now, it does not wall splat at all. It just doesn't wall splat. But it is an unblockable that deals around 18 damage, and it's honestly really good. So if you're like trying to finish your opponent off, or they're like very low, you can go for this kick. Possibly catch them off guard. Or if you're trying to like do something a bit different, or they think that you're doing something a bit different, you can go for this kick just to end them if they're very, very low, that is. And then lastly, there's Indomitable Stance. Now, Indomitable Stance, pretty much Indomitable Stance is mainly this. So Juren will be in the stance pretty much, and it's like a full block. That's pretty much what the stance is. Now, of course, as you see, my stamina is going down by 5 every time, so I can't just stay in the stance forever. Like, you just can't. Since you're going to be losing a lot of stamina if you're in that stance the entire time. But pretty much, you can just stall with this stance a little bit. This is pretty much what it looked like. If the opponent's trying to hit you, you can just be in the stance and be defensive here. The stance itself, I mean, it's not bad. But you will be wasting a little bit of stamina, pretty much. I mean, it can be good for stalling. By the looks of it, I just really think it might be good if you're like very low. You can just be in the stance to just stall while your team comes out to help you if you're in team fights. Now, of course, to get out of the stance, you can dodge out of the stance. Or you can pretty much do either heavy or light just to get out of the stance very quick. That's pretty much how you would get out of the stance, is either using your opener attacks or just by dodging, really. That's pretty much how you can get out of the stance, is by dodging or doing your opener attacks, mainly light or heavy. So here's Juren's running attack. So this is pretty much his running attack animation here. You see, there's a little bit of an animation there. Now, with that animation, it does some AoE damage to minions as well. So, pretty much playing the minion, breach, etc., you pretty much will do some AoE damage to minions in that area. Now, towards opponents, that's how much damage it does. It does around 20 damage if you're holding it down. Now, if you're just going for like the regular light attack here, it does around 18. But if you're holding it down, you do around 20 damage, and it's an unblockable too. So that's honestly crazy. Alright, so we did go over like a bit of the moveset. Now I'm going to go ahead and just go into the hero specific for you guys, just so you can get a bit of a breakdown of what Juren is, really. So his first one's tap versus hold mechanics. You can tap or hold any attack, including dodge and guard breaks, for different outcomes, like I showed you guys. He also has his tap attacks that can chain as well, and his hold attacks are finishers. You gotta know that. His tap attacks can chain, while his hold attacks are finishers. Juren also has Indomitable Stance. In the stance, Juren blocks in all directions, but attacks are not interrupted on block. And of course, you can cancel stance by dodging or with any opener attacks. Juren also has cancel recoveries. All recoveries, except from bashes and zone attack hold, can be canceled by going into Indomitable Stance. Yes, they can. And then Juren also has the soft feints, heavy openers, and heavy in-chain attacks can be soft feinted into Indomitable Stance. You can feint these into Indomitable Stance if you want to. Pretty much the heavy here, you can feint it into Indomitable Stance here. Now there's Indomitable Lunge. Holding dodge grants the Indomitable Stance properties. Extended dodge, left and right Lion's Fury has extended dodge property. And Overbearing Might healing. Overbearing Might allows you to recover some health. So pretty much when you're doing Overbearing Might here, which is mainly the GB, you hold down, you can get some health back while doing that. Then there's Parry Shortcut. Parry can lead to Peace Breaker and Crown Breaker. So of course Peace Breaker pretty much is also like a parry counter too, so you can do that too. And you can also do Crown Breaker by holding it down too after a parry. If you want to, that is. And he also has block dodge, dodging the direction of an incoming attack just before impact to block it. And then there's also revenge mode. Of course, revenge mode boosts damage and health. All attacks are uninterruptible, parry and throws, knock down enemies, and attacks are auto parried on activation pretty much. So yeah, that's the entire hero specific for this character. That pretty much will do it for his entire moveset. Now we're going to move on to mainly feats and gear perks and just go overview on them real quick. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go over Juren's feats. Now, I am going to pretty much go over the first 4 main feats that Juren has. Of course, you guys probably will know these. I'll pretty much go over the others as well that he has in tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, and tier 4 as well. But we're going to go over the first main 4 here. So for the first one, he has Expendables, which is a passive. You can kill friendly soldiers to get health and stamina. Yes, you can kill friendly soldiers to get health and stamina. Pretty much friendly minions and everything, like minions on the minion lane map, your minions pretty much, you can just kill them to go get health and stamina. So like, hey, I'm low on health, yo dudes, I'm going to take you out so I can get health from you. Like, dang, bro. That's pretty much what this first feat does for him. It's really good for him just to be able to heal himself. And the second one is No Friend of Mine. Makes all allies visible on the enemy's radar. Shield yourself each time a revealed ally dies. So anytime a revealed ally dies, you get yourself a shield. And I swear, bro, this character is, oh gosh, this character is, yeah. It's gonna be crazy, honestly, in Dominion for some people, honestly. Pretty much any ally visible on the radar, if they get killed, you pretty much will get yourself a shield. And for the third one, he has Last Man Standing. It is a passive. You get a stab bonus for each ally currently dead. So for each ally currently dead, you pretty much get a stab bonus. That's pretty much what Last Man Standing does. It's just, it gives you a bit of a stat bonus, pretty much. So, and for the final one, he has God Among Men. Everyone on the battlefield, enemies and allies, excluding yourself, take more damage. Yeah, you don't take more damage, your enemies and allies does. Yeah, your allies, they take more damage too. This man is straight up Lubu, honestly. But you pretty much just, you don't take extra damage, but your allies and enemies will take more damage for anyone that's on the battlefield. So yeah, if you're on the battlefield, you're gonna be taking so much extra damage. It's gonna be bad for you, honestly, bro. But good for me since I'm playing this character. Now for tier 1, he also has Fast Recovery, which of course is a passive. Your stamina regenerates faster, and he also has Bounty Hunter, which is a passive, gain health and stamina when you kill another hero. Now for tier 2, for the rest of them, he has Thick Skin, which is passive. You gain moderate damage reduction every 3 seconds. And he also has Thrilling Comeback, a passive. Recover some of your health upon entering revenge. Now for his tier 3, he has Tough as Nails. It's a passive, raises max health when unlocked. And he also has Lombo, fire Lombo for moderate damage. And then for tier 4, for the rest of his tier 4, he has Aerostorm, aerial attacks that deal medium damage in multiple areas. And he also has Regenerate. It is a passive, you regenerate your health when out of combat. Alright, now I'm going to do a little overview of Juren's gear perks. Here we go. So for the first one, he has Shields Up. When revived, you receive a temporary plus 25 health shield. For the second one, he has Aegis. All shields received are increased by 20%. Then the third one is Devour. Upon execution, you heal an additional plus 10 health. And then for the fourth one, he has Endurance. When gaining a renown level, receive 3% stamina cost reduction. And for the fourth one, he has Survival Instinct. When in critical health, gain 25% stamina cost reduction. And for the sixth one, he has Headhunter. For each unique player/bot hero executed, it increases the max health by plus 4. And then for the final one, he has Fresh Focus. When out of stamina, counter guard breaks, blocks, and parries regenerate 20% stamina. And that is going to do it for today's video, everyone. I really like this hero, Juren. He is honestly really cool to play with him for honor, to be honest, man. I've been playing with him a little bit in these custom matches on my own and everything, and he's honestly just a very fun character. And just to be able to get your health back with minions and everything, with your own minions, mind you, it's honestly insane. And not only that, but he has a lot of hyper armor within his kit, and of course he can be a bit aggressive sometimes. I mean, you can just be aggressive with the character by just spamming the infinite chain lights or heavies if you want to a little bit, but I really wouldn't recommend spamming, but hey, that's just me. But overall, he's honestly a very powerful character, and I really think he's gonna do well within team fights and in duels a little bit too. Like, I feel like he'll be all right. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think about Juren in the comments down below. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I will be willing to answer them as best I can. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for more content here on the channel. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today, and I hope you guys enjoy your entire day, and I hope you guys enjoy the new hero, Juren, in For Honor. But with that being said, guys, I'm the TheGamingRaptor, and I will see you guys in the next video. And of course, again, thank you, Ubisoft, for letting me take a look at this hero. But yeah, guys, peace out.